Green fees for the back nine were provided by Needwood Golf Course, located at 6724 Needwood Road in Durwood, Maryland. They're open every day till dusk. Call 301-948-1075 for information on green fees, tee times, and lessons.
Food for the back nine has been provided by California Tortilla, located at 4862 Cordell Avenue in lovely downtown Bethesda.
Definitely. Well, we're back. This is the first ever episode of The Back Now.
I'm excited.
This could be like golfing for the first time. Dirty, messy, ugly.
In front of the camera, I don't know what I'm going to do.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. Today we're doing the executive course here at Needwood Golf Course. Great course to really start out.
Work your irons, work your short game, it's the best.
And work your camera work and your production and all of that.
Get the show rolling.
We're going to need a lot of help. But this course, Needwood, it's right in the center of Montgomery County, easy to get to from anywhere you are. They have made this, it's immaculate right now.
Oh, it's beautiful. The greenskeeper has done an incredible job.
I will not name names, but an anonymous source told me that this course is as good as any country club right now in the county. It really is. They've really kept this thing.
I haven't played too many country clubs.
Yeah, well, we'll have a show about sneaking on sometime soon because that's all we can do, unless you guys want us to come on. But today we have two interesting guests. We have Leo Fong Garigian. We'll talk about internet porn and whatever else he wants to talk about. It's true. But then we have a serious side. We have a teacher, John Langsam. He's going to talk to us about the Littleton situation and what he does at his school in order to help some of the youths down there, whatever we have. So, do you want to get on with the show, Bob?
I say let's tee off.
I'm dying to play. It could get ugly, though, and I haven't played in a while, so...
You were hitting them pretty bad the other day, too, so... But
well,
you'll be all right.
Enjoy it. All golf is about is having fun. So let's go out to the first tee and have some fun.
All right.
Sweet.
Hey, great.
Yep.
Number one tee, baby. See if I can go par, 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 birdie, par, throwing a bogey, par, birdie. That's my goal.
Soft spikes, very important. Boo! They keep the course in good condition. And they feel good, too.
Hard, Bob? Stretching is very important. I could go into a huge soliloquy as to why, but I don't think you guys are interested. Yeah, I got tees hanging off my bag in that thing.
Stretching is key. By the way, next show, we're going to talk about stretching beforehand. We're going to have a chiropractor on. He'll give us some tips. And we'll have a cutie also. She'll be stretching with us. That'll be a lot of fun. You better watch next week.
With a G-string.
With a G-string? No. We're back. We got you're our first ever guest.
I'm excited to be your first
How do
guest.
you feel about that?
I feel excited.
Sweet. This is John Langsam. He is a teacher at the Ridge School. It's a school for...
Basically, it's a special education school. We deal primarily in emotionally disturbed students. The state of Maryland codes the students as level 5 or level 6. Seriously emotionally disturbed students. It's a residential facility that houses about 60% of our population. We bus in about 40% from all the local state counties that are having trouble with kids that have been suspended, expelled for whatever reasons. These are the students I deal with.
Sweet. Many golfers in there?
A few.
A few?
Actually, some of my students are into golf with the new, kind of Tiger Woodsy era of golf.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice. They can actually relate, or I can relate to them using golf sometimes.
And how long have you been playing?
I've known the game of golf for about 9 years. I've been playing avidly once a week for about 5-6 years.
And you really do play once a week. You're a winter golfer. I've seen you out there in January and February.
Yeah, I'm a winter golfer. If it's snowing, I might go out. As long as the ground is playable and the weather's okay, I'm out playing golf at least once a week.
And have you ever played here at Needwood?
This is one of my home courses. I don't live far from here. I play Needwood Golf Course at least twice a month, sometimes more. I get a lot of afternoon rounds in with the par 3 course we're going to
How's your game been this
check
year?
out today.
You feeling good?
I feel pretty good. I feel like I've just kind of had a breakthrough with my stance, with my swing. I'm now almost consistently breaking 90.
Okay, because I'm feeling shaky. I'll let you guys know I stink right now.
I can
It's gonna
attest
get
to
ugly
that.
out there.
I can attest to
But
that.
I had moments. Didn't I have moments? Like a year ago, you'd say, Ed, you'd be a great host for this show because you play pretty well. But now, I don't know.
Yeah, well, when your game is on it, I think like any golfer, when you're feeling the groove, when you're in a good rhythm, in a good routine, it's kind of like life. I mean, you're going to hit the ball well, you're going to score well. But when things go bad, things go real bad.
So let's get back to your profession here.
Yeah.
A lot of this is being taped early May. Littleton just happened a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
That definitely affected you. Tell me how it affected your students, what you've done with the students, what they've done with you, how the interaction's been.
Yeah, first let me say I'm not surprised that something like Littleton happened. I've been a teacher for 2 years. I've been working with students for about 6 years. I see what goes on in the classroom. I see the education our students are getting these days. Littleton shocked me beyond belief, but it didn't surprise me. It affected my students greatly. It's interesting how young adults or kids handle situations like that. Some kids, it's hard for them to internalize such an event, and they act out. They pretend it's funny or it's okay, and this is their way of dealing with it. We understand that. We don't say that's a bad thing when kids, pretend to have guns or pretend that the explosions are going off. This is how a lot of my students deal with the tragedy. Some things I've done in the classroom is I've really tried to gear my lessons towards some social skills and some life lessons. A lot of my students have not developed coping skills, so a lot of what I do in the classroom really revolves around developing coping skills, positive thinking. I'm really trying to get my kids into some volunteer services and some other things to really help and promote community service and working together.
Was there a marked change in their attitude after that happened?
Dramatically. I mean, my students came in scared, didn't want to come to school. A lot of my students would yell, "Bomb, bomb, bomb," in the school. And a lot of kids would get really upset by that, and we had some tears, we had a lot of counseling. Social workers that work at my school definitely were more available for in-classroom and out-of-classroom counseling.
How about parent involvement? Much of that going on?
Yeah, actually, I spoke to a few parents the week it happened, and concerns about safety in school, some things that they were worried about, and I could reassure parents that we're looking for all the red flag signs that you hear over the news about, violent behaviors, negative or depressing attitudes or depression. Really, our school is designed to look for those signs really first and foremost. So I'm very alert and aware as to the affect of my students, what's going on with them mentally. And it's reassuring to parents to know that I know to look for those signs, and our school is really designed to look for that kind of stuff.
And I don't want to take away from the tragedy because it's something important, but I just want to say that is the most somber interview we hope to have on this show. But it's something to talk about and something you're involved in.
It's important.
So,
I mean, it's an important issue. The more we talk about it, the more likely it's less not to happen, whatever. I just screwed my words.
You can say golf is a narrow demographic, but everyone who golfs either has kids or has been a kid or is a parent or what have you. I mean, that is something that affects everyone, and we're golfers. We'll let you know about it. And
Absolutely.
I'm glad you came out, John. Are you ready to golf?
I'm ready to golf today,
You're
Ed.
going to tear it up.
I'm going to tear it up. My goal for today is to break 40 on all nines I play.
There we go. And you should be able to do it on the inside. Work on your putting game, your chipping game.
Hopefully.
How's your putting game going? You asked me for help a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I played 18 yesterday, and I had, I think, 4 or 5 3-putts. So my putting's coming around.
This is the man. Give me a shake. You ready to go, John?
Yeah, let's have a good round.
Let's do it. We'll get to the first tee.
Right on camera. Sit down, ball. Oh my goodness. Crushed it with a 8 on it.
That's my best description. Down the road is a statement of my face. Flip around, take a bow, and swallow up the style and the pound. According to the vote, the rhythm's what you mean. All it takes is the breaks and the beats to get me key. I trigger the act like for the ball to lead. What else you was back with some pieces with the beat.
Yes, baby.
Big up and down. Montgomery is hard on the sleeve. On the times we get fatter, have faith. Believe many styles is what I got, and I won't stop rocking till I rock a body drop. A body drop. The vibe varies from side to side and fluctuates. People be like, you got a deep, groggy voice. Lyrics to suffocate when the flows are weight. To the
Four part.
What you wait.
Camera.
Good
start,
Don't get me wrong.
We like the
Big
camera.
rhymes just harmoniously rung in an orthodox fashion. When we rock, we be waxing like a car detailer. You jump off your own bandwagon cause you know you roll, you pop your eye like a seller. You believe it as a failure with skills that are faulty. Cause word is born. A lot of your points are faulty. And if I'm talking about you, scratch your ass.
All right, we are back. Guest number 2, Leo Fong Garigian. From, what do you do again? Who are you?
I work at US EPA working on environmental data reporting electronically.
It's getting windy out here, isn't it?
It is.
But
my
we should
hair,
be able
my
to-
hair.
Now this guy, you are a beginning golfer.
Beginning golfer. Actually, it's been a couple of years, but you wouldn't know it.
You want to know, it can get pretty ugly out
Oh,
there.
yes, it can. Divot king.
You know, we're going to have a little tip from the pro in a couple of weeks how to replace divots properly. I'll show you today as a special treat. You guys will have to learn later or learn on your own. Now, Leo, we're taping this in May. As we know, Phantom Menace coming up. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I will be going uptown, Connecticut Avenue.
At the Uptown.
Uptown.
Now, you hate American movies, though.
I wouldn't say that. It's just that most people, all the movies that they watch are American. Whereas me, I would say it's 75–90% are American, and the rest are foreign films. Oh,
I
it is.
disagree.
It is.
Okay, the last 4
over a
movies
lifetime.
you've seen.
Well, I
so
just
far.
went to the DC International
And how many
Film
of those really
Festival.
bit?
2 out of the 5.
Really bit.
Really bit.
So that's 60%. That's what America bats.
Do you really think so?
Well, if you discount the porn, which we'll get to in a minute.
Well, then if you're up to the porn, it's like 95% all good.
Okay, so you're going to see Phantom Menace. When will you see Saving Private Ryan? For me?
All right, I'll go to the Foundry and I'll see it within 6 months.
Yeah, or else I'll give you a beat.
Am I allowed to look off camera? Is that not done?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
everything's cool here at the back nine. You can do whatever you want. If you want to strip, and we're going to try to get a stripper on the show, male and female, you can do that. It doesn't matter. But you're a big internet guy. You now have the cable access. What is that called?
DSL, digital subscriber line.
Is
Oh,
that
it's
totally
fabulous.
money?
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, how quick do you zap up that stuff?
Well, you don't sign on. You're automatically on the whole time.
Okay, really what I want to get to with all of this man says he stumbled upon a picture of a male friend of ours naked on the internet. What are you doing stumbling upon male nudity? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I blame Bob for this fiasco. Anyway, but what happened was I was looking at some amateur page for a research paper, and what I found is one of our friends growing up naked, and
Growing up naked?
we grew up with him,
okay.
and I saw him naked, and I didn't look down though. I only looked at his face.
Did he look good?
He looked good.
Yeah, he lives out in Seattle. He's a
Yeah.
Seattle golfer, or so he claims. So you're going out there. You are a Lynx guy, and we
Lynx
can
guy.
talk about Lynx because they're out of business.
Well,
So we're
actually,
not sponsoring
Golfsmith
it.
bought them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shh.
Nobody say
They don't
anything.
sponsor us, so what can we do? You know? But we're coming out to Needwood now. Have you ever played here?
I've played here many times.
Torn up? Many times.
Many times. I've gone both ways with this place.
But you're going with you're trying to improve here. We're going to work on your game today.
Yes,
It'll happen.
hopefully. The golf pro isn't coming, is he?
No, he's not going to come with us.
He's the only one that
And
can help me.
Hopefully, he'll help you. And Billy Wolf and Billy. By the way, we'll put a little plug in for them real quick. Just a sponsorship thing. They did our tip from the pro. We'll be meeting them later on. Leo,
Yes.
are you ready to go? This was a quick interview. This is
This
kind of
is-
like,
okay.
you know, whatever. We'll go out there. We'll see us play for a little while. Anything you want to say to the crowd before you head out to the first tee?
No.
No. not even about any friends, any shout-outs?
Oh, a shout out to Dave Daniel. F you, dude.
I don't know. Maybe we'll use that. Anyway, let's go back out to the course, see how it's going with the foursome. Okay, we're here at our first signature hole. It's hole number 3 at the Needwood Executive Course. It's about a 300-yard par 4. It's a tough one. There are woods all along the right-hand side, bunkers and mounds all along the left-hand side. You got to
Sharp dog leg right.
Sharp dog leg right
Over
with
water.
water on the right-hand side of the green.
Horse carry what? 120 yards.
Yeah,
over
it's a
water.
treacherous hole. It's not an easy hole
It can
for
eat
an
you up,
insect.
but you can definitely birdie the thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
definitely birdieable, but you got to have a good drive and a great approach shot. Big undulating green too, a lot of water around it,
And a few traps.
and a few traps. So right
Many
now,
water-
Bob,
many balls in the water. It's scary.
you're stepping on my line.
Sorry.
Okay, Bob's even par. Leo is even par. I'm 2 over. I told you I stink. I had trouble at hole number 2. John had a little trouble at hole number 2. He's also 2 over. So let's see how we do here at the first signature hole. Hole number 3 at the Needwood Executive Course. There you go, Bob. Nice stroke.
A true hip hop is what I claim to be.
Put it out there in
And
the middle.
yo, black, but the beast is banging B. My word is and money ain't changing.
rolling,
me.
man. You might
like
catch
we just
the
be
front edge.
more
You
with
roll
the
way
same
up.
2 weeks. Just Morgatano cheesesteak, spending sprees when the mind got
famous
set.
for it.
I'm a standard personality. From an individual view, lyrical
Close your eyes,
goes the
swing as hard
residue.
as you
I leave you after I quote the traditional. Had to sneak that in. And yo, you peep that blend? Breath control is all about breathing in. I got the type of flow, you'll be crying for more, but I won't leave it in. The flow for rhyme rivals is sorta like alcohol, CPN, excruciating pain. Have you weeping while I grin? If you all that dope, then why you cheating then? Faking moves by reaching it. You're awful rhyming bats, but I killed
Well, I hit a great
with the
drive
spirit, the
up the
moment
middle.
kind of attack.
Had a nice little draw on it. Now I'm just looking at it like a little sandwich or something and
Yeah, we the
bumping
ones, we the ones, we the ones. Flapping our gums, figuring out life equations and adding up sums. Yeah, we the ones. Yeah, we the ones. Yeah, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. Flapping our gums, figuring out life equations and adding up sums. Yeah, we the ones. Yeah, we the ones. Now I'm the type of person that be 70 splurging. You listen long enough, you hear that old school emerging. Longevity is just dope, stop recurring. Just give me rap acts, need to make a conversion. Maybe start reword and stereotype avert. And now it's the brain is certain. These whack ass rap acts got me regurgitating. We all gonna break the mold of trend perpetrating. This minus one bumpy got me percolating like the dance on the coffee. Your stop tuning mind is like, get your hands off me. Don't touch. You know what? Lyrically,
No, welcome to Needwood. It's a great golf course. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll take good care of you. So, come more often.
We are here at the 4th hole, which is also a signature hole, our second signature hole. It's 105 yards from the blues. As you can see behind me, over water, tough green to hit. A lot of wind comes whipping up over the hill. This is definitely one of the harder holes on the course. Very deceiving, very short also. So we're going to go out there. Last hole, we all bogeyed, pretty much even. So we'll see how we do on this hole. Okay, as you can see over there, a lot of water just covering the front of the green. No room. Kind of sawgrass-like. Pretty neat. And then behind it, just mounds of hell. I mean, it bites over there. Me, Leo, Bob, we all pushed it right. We're in a little bit of trouble. John ended up in the water on the first shot, and he ended up right there on the green, if you can get that. And we'll see how we do. Nice green, flat, not too many problems there. It's just a really pretty hole, and we're going to let you see it from the other side, too. And I'm going to go try to do my shot.
Live your life, live your life, live your life. Master your craft and use it as a device. Live your life.
And stay open to positive advice. And stay open to positive advice.
Your life, live your life, live your life. Master your craft and use it as a device.
And stay open to positive advice.
We must.
And stay open to positive advice.
Break it all down. Live your life, mommy. Do just do me. Be yourself. Don't be nobody else, man. Stop the limit. We need real, true hip hop. You know what I mean?
It's a casual run.
Now it's time for the back nines. Tip from the pro. Hello, my name is Billy Wolf. I'm the teaching pro here at Needwood Golf Course. And welcome to the back nine. What we're going to talk about today is the golf grip. From a right-handed swing, how we hold the club in the left hand, this being the club face square at the ball,
We're going to hold the club in the base of the left hand like you're making a fist. So when you do so, if you were to look inside your thumb and forefinger, you would create lines or a V. This V needs to go towards the right shoulder. The pressure in the left hand is only going to be in the outside 3 fingers. We do not grab it tight in the forefinger or thumb because that locks up your wrists and elbows, and these are sources for power. The right hand, look, we have the Varden grip, we have the interlock, and we have the baseball. All 3 have been successful. The pressure in the right hand is only going to be the 2 middle fingers in the right hand. No pressure again in the thumbs or forefinger grabbing that club. Again, it locks up those arms. All 3 have been very successful. Again, the key points with either one of those 3 that you choose is the pressure in the right hand is only going to be in the 2 middle fingers. No grabbing in the thumb and forefinger. That will create tension and lock up your arms. Now the checkpoint again in the right hand will be that V as well. If you go up the thumb and forefinger, you see create a little V. That V goes towards the center of the body. Or you can play with it and have it go a little towards the right shoulder. You have that freedom. So a good checkpoint when you hold the golf club, again, you're really only holding the club in 5 fingers in the hand. The other fingers provide a minimal function, but your checkpoints would be your Vs. Let that left hand hold the club, pick the club up in front of you, and you can see that V, where is it going? And in the right hand, the pressure's in the inside middle 2 fingers of the right hand, and also you can check your V there as well to make sure that that's going towards the center of the body. I know this will help you. Thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Interested in free golf? Have you ever heard of golf? Do you have a sense of humor? Can you formulate coherent sentences? Are you involved in a love triangle? Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Have you ever been elected to public office? How about both? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then the Back Nine wants you as a guest. Just email the Back Nine at edgolfterp@aol.com or call 301-906-3221.
Well, this is a look at the 8th hole. It's big, it's long.
Very long, very long.
Very scary.
What, 430?
430 yards.
On an inside 9, which isn't bad.
Which isn't bad. And they say it's the hardest hole on the course.
I'd say so. Narrow, like these Scottish mounds to the right and the left.
And needless to say, we can't show you our drives because we didn't have any good ones.
None of them.
There were no good drives.
Right.
I think it took us forever. Here you're going to see Leo whiffing on the ball. It just got ugly. I finished up with an 8. Leo got an 8.
I got a 7.
John actually...
John walked away with minor wounds, just a bogey.
Just a bogey, but that's pretty good on this hole.
Yeah,
definitely the signature hole of the inside 9, the 8th hole. Definitely play this inside 9 if you get a chance. The 8th hole
It's very challenging.
It'll make a man out of you.
Yeah, it will.
Well, how do I do this? Do I just drop it? Witnesses. Okay. Wow. Didn't think it was going to go that heavy.
Not a bad hit though.
Not bad. Thought the wind was going to bring it down a little bit.
That's a shame.
Bogey. Not bad. Good 2-putt. Yay.
How'd you do?
I'm going to throw a club in a second.
I love getting in that camera's face.
Food for the Back Nine has been provided by California Tortilla, located at 4862 Cordell Avenue in lovely downtown Bethesda.
Definitely.
All right.
Green fees for the back nine were provided by Needwood Golf Course, located at 6724 Needwood Road in Durwood, Maryland. They're open every day till dusk. Call 301-948-1075 for information on green fees, tee times, and lessons.
So hey, Bob, how was our first show?
I think it went pretty well.
We played like crap.
Well, I mean, do we ever play good?
It was ugly. I finished with a 43. Bob was the low score with John with a 40.
40. I should have beat John. I really should have gotten him.
It got ugly. Leo,
I fell
44,
apart.
keeping me just a cut above the worst. Thank you, Leo. I thank you for that. But it was a great time. Needwood did a great job. They really helped us out.
Yep.
Give them a call anytime you want to find out more information or teaching or anything like that at 301-948-1075. We really appreciate what they did. The executive course is looking great.
Beautiful.
Next week, or not next week, in 2 weeks, we'll be out in Sligo. It's a nutty little course right in the middle of downtown Montgomery County. That's in the heart of it by Wheaton. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am.
I hope I play better.
Can we thank California Tortilla?
Oh, California Tortilla hooked us up with burritos.
Free burritos, and Leo, get the hell off my burrito.
Okay, we'll edit that.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, we'll see you later from the back nine. Music for today's show was provided by Down to Earth. You can check them out on the web at www.cityentertainment.com. Look for DTE, or give them a call at 609-893-4950.
Tell the truth about yourself, you coward Jew. See, lyrically, I devour you. Do it again. We'll do about 15 minutes. What are you doing now? Don't bend your elbows. I like to feel your spine stretching out. God forbid, what makes us different, boy. Compared to others during these times, we're all the real. With style sculpted like a Greek body built. To this verses is my purpose. So people realize whatever my verses never worthless. The right or wrong, breaking jam, you recite the purpose. You lie to yourself if you claim you heard this. Fashion the phrases. No one will ask this. Just praises that every time you hear it, your level of respect raises on a constant basis, especially